Good evening. Now, picture this. You undertake your normal shopping on a weekend, and then in a matter of close to 10 minutes, everything turns into a hell situation. You do not know what is happening, and what many perceived to be either our electric vault turned out to be the worst nightmare for many people. 4 days of horror, anticipation, and questions being asked on a daily basis. Questions such as, were we exactly prepared for this specific attack? Did the military personnel overstep their mandate? Why did we have to have the GSU Recce squad retreat? And why did we have the top brass of security in this country, seemingly speaking from different scripts over the same issue? Now, our work is always to tell you the truth, and the truth, we have been able to capture it. We managed to get exclusive CCTV footage of what transpired in the 4 days period that this country patiently waited for answers from the top security personnel over the number of casualties, the number of hostages, the number of those affected, and did we exactly deal with the terror suspects? Those remains pertinent questions that we will seek to find the answers for in this specific series. Now, we would like to warn our viewers that some of the images that you might be watching in this specific series might be disturbing, and therefore viewer discretion is highly advised. My name is Karaoke, and this is K24 Investigates. This is footage obtained from 15 CCTV cameras installed at the ill-fated Westgate shopping mall. Footage that will help the nation and the world at large to unearth the naked truth behind the Westgate terror attack. What are the identities of the terrorists involved? How many were they? And how the entire rescue operation was handled? Saturday, 21st September 2013 at exactly 12:15 p.m. Everything is normal as Kenyans and visitors alike go about their shopping and other activities at the Westgate Mall. Nothing had prepared them for what would end up to be a horrifying and torturing 4-day ordeal in the hands of people they could only best describe as terrorists. At the entrance of the mall, at one of the cafes, the terrorists make known their intention to kill. In this clip, the terrorists can be seen opening fire from outside the art cafe. The two terrorists are in no hurry. They slowly identify their targets and stealthily open fire on them. And as the besieged wait for help, the terrorists even had the luxury to reload their guns before continuing with their shooting spree. From the art cafe, the terrorists made their way to the rooftop where a children's cookery show was ongoing. Here again, they mercilessly opened fire and killed innocent civilians, among them helpless children who were attending the cookery show organized by a local radio station. We later come to learn that this was another scene where most of the casualties were picked from. Back inside, two terror suspects continue to unleash their wrath on anyone they trail their eyes on, and soon after they take control of the first floor where they are joined by their accomplices from the rooftop. The video footage clearly shows 4 terrorists casting doubt on the 10 to 15 estimate given by the government. In the confusion, the JSU team arrives at the mall, and to their relief, most of the people still held hostage in the mall are rescued through the rear exits, giving hope that the ordeal would be over soon. In less than an hour, the Reiki company had taken control of the first floor and were advancing towards the upper floors before the unexpected happened. Special forces from the military moved in, giving more hope that indeed the siege would be over. The soldiers could be seen taking strategic position within the building while others prepared themselves to move in. Gunshots could still be heard.
The situation is in control. Our team is taken over the whole building, and I want to say that the perpetrators of the same will be brought to book. And so we want to assure Kenyans that our police, our military has taken over the situation.
The minister was very clear that we are in charge of all the floors of the Westgate Mall, from the basement up to the 4th floor. That does not therefore mean, however, that the terrorists could not be in a toilet or hiding under a latch, but we have dominated all the floors of the mall, as I talk to you.
Our security forces are conducting a multi-agency response to this attack as we speak, and are in the process of neutralizing the attackers and securing the mall. It is a very delicate operation, as our top priority remains to safeguard the lives of innocent people held up in this unfortunate incident.
The Reiki team had to retreat with the entry of the military despite the progress they had made. Footage in our custody, but which you cannot air for the security reasons, shows that there was an exchange of friendly fire resulting into the killing of one of the key Reiki commanders. For now, this death remains a mystery. Top GSU officers termed the slain officer as a brave and bold officer who was willing to lay his life on the line for his colleagues.
Munene alikuwa ni kijana wakati tulikuwa sasa walikuwa pale, wakati tunajaribu kuongea pale tunapanga, na ananiambia afande, it is taking time and people are killing each other, why can't we better go.
The footage indicates that the Reiki team had managed to contain murderous killings, and in this clip they are seen engaging the terrorists, forcing them into a corner. who ordered the recce team to leave the mall? And why were they ordered to leave? There was a general feeling within the top security brass that the withdrawal of the recce team and the entry of the military was the best way to address a situation that had virtually brought the country to its knees. But the change of guard only gave the terrorists the opportunity to regroup and keep away the military from approaching. The terrorists can even be seen checking their surroundings while at the same time taking orders on phone. The assailants were not only able to monitor any advancements from the military, but even had time to pray and take what seemed to be a quick nap, while Kenyans kept their faith that the situation would be addressed soon. The days turned into nights, assurances from the government that the situation was under control being the only word that Kenyans could hold on to, while the terrorists enjoyed their time inside the mall. But it's the conduct of the people who are called in to calm and address the situation that raises more questions than answers. The biggest question has always been, did the military loot?
We want to be categorical. There is evidence, and so that should clear the air. And we want to warn our fellows in the social media to desist from besmirking and maligning the name and the integrity of KDF soldiers or police officers in this country.
And some people would want to use the cover of the Westgate attack to circumvent the issue of terrorist insurance and now claim insurance for theft and for looting.
This CCTV footage reveals a totally different scenario. So, who again is lying to who? Now, after days of seeking answers to who exactly was responsible for this attack, the Al-Shabaab group came forward and claimed responsibility over the incident. But the question remained, were our security agents in the know of this impending attack? Was it a situation of when and not where? Just how did we respond? Were we ready for this? After the 4 days ordeal, various questions arise. Have we learned as a country to ward off terror threats despite the numerous warnings? Was there a prior information on the Westgate attack? And if yes, why was it not acted upon? If no, who was sleeping on his job? Was the whole operation bungled? Was the military move to wire the building and blow it up part of a plan to cover up their deeds inside the mall? Or was it a necessary move to bring to a quick end the hostage situation? While many have called for the replacement of the country's top security brass, many are of the view that this will help to only unravel the truth once and for all. So, who did not act on the intelligence briefs which warned of the imminent terror attack? Kenyans are only waiting for answers. For K24 Investigates, I am Chege Karaoke.